Good morning. Thanks for joining us for the News 12 FastCast. I'm Nick Proto. We're continuing to learn more about what led up to the deadly traffic stop in Columbia County that ended with one deputy dead, another severely injured Saturday. A warning was sent to deputies the day before. It told them the suspect, James Montgomery, was reported to be making pipe bombs, selling steroids and suppressors through the mail. Deputies were also told he was armed with automatic rifle and pistols and diagnosed as a bipolar paranoid schizophrenic who was not taking his medications. Deputies were told not to approach Montgomery alone. On Saturday, 4 deputies were serving Montgomery with a protective order from his estranged wife. She filed for the order after he allegedly made multiple threats of violence against her after she filed for divorce. The order included him having to give up his guns. Deputies told him once they gave him the order, he could go. Deputies say Montgomery was compliant at first, but when they turned their backs, he opened fire. That's when Deputy Brandon Sykes was shot and killed. Deputy Gavin White was also hit in the face by gunfire and is still in the hospital after multiple surgeries. 2 other deputies shot back into the RV and Montgomery was in, which is believed to be what killed him. Inside the RV, investigators found pipe bombs, explosives, ammunition, and more suspicious items. You can find more on the warning sent to deputies and what led up to the protective order on our WRDW app and website. Under the 12 On Your Side Investigates tab, your Will Rio and Liz Owens take a closer look at these documents and events. The body of Brandon Sykes is now home. Yesterday, his body was returned to the CSRA from Atlanta. Law enforcement escorted him back along I-20. You can see officers on the side of the highway watching as law enforcement cars and motorcycles drove past. His funeral is scheduled for Monday. Now, when the Columbia County Sheriff's Office announced the details of that shooting Saturday night, Georgia law enforcement agencies immediately pledged their support. One way they're doing so is with these black bands that are going across the badges for the Columbia County Sheriff's Office. This is something we commonly see when incidents like this happen. And this is not just sheriff's offices. This is from the Columbia County School District. So this is agencies and organizations all over the area showing their support and talking about the deputies. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office says they're feeling the loss just like Columbia County.
It's tough for sure. It takes time to heal. You never get back as a whole as an agency, but you have to get back to work because we have a job to do. But we need to make sure that we remember those that we lose in the line of duty as heroes.
The Richmond County Sheriff's Office says they'll be offering Columbia County any assistance they need. They'll also send a peer support team to them who does receive training for these types of incidents. And a way you can help is by donating blood. The Shepherd Blood Center is holding a blood drive for Deputy White today and tomorrow at all locations. You can give blood to help replenish the supply after they provided that blood that helped save White's life. They say there will be extra staff to make sure you are quickly helped.
Deputy White is a Shepherd blood donor. He has donated several times with Shepherd. And I'm sure when he donated blood, he never thought he was going to be on the receiving end of it. And that's like a lot of us. We never know when the situation is going to change for us. So while we're healthy and able, we need to be able and donate blood just like Deputy White has donated blood with Shepherd in the past.
If you donate blood, $20 will be donated to White's family to help with treatment. You can donate today or tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. To find the closest one to you, check out the website on your screen, shepherdblood.org. A man wanted for multiple charges out of Florida was arrested in Wilkes County last Thursday. 69-year-old William Allgood was arrested for 3 counts of child molestation, production of child pornography, and more. Investigators say he's in jail waiting to be extradited. FEMA says it's closing down the Small Business Administration Recovery Center here in Augusta. The center at the McDuffie Woods Community Center on Old McDuffie Road will close at 6 o'clock next Friday. If you need help with applications or other services, you can contact the Customer Service Center. We have a link to that on our website, WRDW.com. The most common scam sent your way goes right to your phone, and more than likely, you've gotten a text or a call saying you have to pay a toll. The FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center says they got more than 60,000 scam reports last year. Since it's almost time to travel again, we may see another wave of them. You may also hear it called smishing. It's a type of phishing attack where scammers use legitimate organizations to steal your personal and financial details. A spokesperson for the Better Business Bureau says you're already a target if you get one text.
Look at the number that is texting you. Sometimes it'll be from an international number. So it's not your area code. It's not the state's area code. Sometimes it even comes from an email. That is definitely not how real toll companies will contact you.
Even though she says look at who sent you the message, you still need to pay attention. Scammers can be so good they spoof area codes and numbers to trick you. If you're not sure if the sender can be verified, look at the message itself. Sometimes they'll sound urgent to get your money. This has gotten so bad, companies put out their own scam alerts. You may remember the Easy Pass messages. The toll company says you will never get a text from them. Your bill is sent to your home address, and the letter should have official logos and a phone number you can verify online. Anytime you get a scam text, you should report it. The FTC says forward the message to 7726 or spam. You do that, and it helps wireless providers block similar texts. Then report it on the messaging app you use and reportfraud.ftc.gov. The last place is the scam tracker on the Better Business Bureau site. The BBB says you can use it to learn more about current scams out in the world. Today is the 4th annual Fentanyl Awareness Day in Augusta. The Serenity Behavioral Health Systems will be giving out free Narcan to the community. They'll also be demonstrating how to use it. Also available will be fentanyl test strips and free HIV testing. This will be from 10 to 2 at Serenity Behavioral Health Systems on Mike Patchett Highway in Augusta. There's also going to be food trucks, music, and more. That's it for the news side of things this morning. Let's send it over now to First Alert meteorologist Tim Strong for Check At Your Weather.
Well, it ought to be a beautiful sunny day for that Fentanyl Awareness Day. As far as conditions for the rest of this week, we're looking at a sunny, hot outlook. Now, upper 80s are coming. As far as we can see, any rain chances, it's going to hold off till the end of the week. Friday and Saturday, that's about it. Still got that sun in view with a little bit of filtered scattered clouds coming in across the metro and the eastern sky. Mid-50s falling into place. It's mid-50s to low 60s for the rest of the morning, up there around the 60 mark in Saluda. But most of our temperatures are seasonal to start the day off. That mostly sunny to partly cloudy forecast. Heading into lunchtime, we could be just about to hit 80 degrees, noon to 1 o'clock. With lower 80s here. 81 is right where we need to be this time of year. We're about to finish up the month of April. Believe that. Lower to mid 80s, nice southerly breeze at 4 to 8. Heat's going to be on the rise all the way into Friday with highs in the upper 80s. Now you do see that little bit of a drop coming in as we go into the weekend. More of a closer to seasonal average highs by Saturday and Sunday. For the rest of the day, high pressure is sitting just off the Atlantic coast, and it's just drawing in a little bit more of that southeast breeze, sea breeze effect, which will lead to maybe a few scattered afternoon clouds. But mostly sunny to partly cloudy, beautiful finish, lower 80s. We're back into the 50s and 60s tomorrow morning. Nothing's changing about our morning temperatures. The only difference tomorrow afternoon just might be a touch warmer there as the same setup continues. Mid to upper 80s. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday afternoon, Friday, Saturday, there is going to be a questionable chance of some showers and scattered storms, but we'll go from 87 down to lower 80s and sunshine on Sunday and Monday. Have a great day.